Today is International Nurses Day, and in recognition of all our nursing heroes and frontline workers in general, Rogers Sports and Media is saying thank you with the launch of Hearts and Smiles. Canadian can purchase this shirt or this mask or both, all in recognition of our frontline healthcare workers, and you can say thank you in style with a heart and a smile. And all funds raised from this campaign will go towards the Frontline Fund, where Caroline Riseboro is a member of the steering committee. Caroline, thank you so much for joining me today. I'll start by saying there's been such a huge desire from so many Canadians to raise funds for all our frontline workers, and it's the generosity of people that's really helped launch the Frontline Fund. And you can maybe tell us a little bit about what it does.
Sure. So, we know that folks across the country are dealing with COVID, and no people are dealing with it more than our frontline healthcare workers. And so a few of us here from coast to coast launched what's called the Frontline Fund. And as you know, there are many hospitals across the country, but there's not necessarily a national platform to support our frontline healthcare workers. So we set up the Frontline Fund, and all funds donated go towards supporting our frontline healthcare workers at hospitals across the country from coast to coast.
And I should say all proceeds from the t-shirts and masks from the Hearts and Smiles campaign will go towards the Frontline Fund. For people that maybe don't have family members working on the front lines or don't know people that are that closely tied to us, tell us a little bit about where the money raised goes towards.
Well, I would say that, one of the things we're trying to do at the Frontline Fund is really plug a gap that is not necessarily covered by government funding. So what we're hearing from folks on the front line, particularly nurses on Day of the Nurse, but then also, doctors, physicians, all allied health professionals who are so key to this battle against COVID, is it's much more of a marathon than a sprint. So this is going to continue for a number of months. This isn't going away. And we need our healthcare workers to stay motivated. Some of them are just finding they need physical support like food, extra pairs of scrubs, or even hotel rooms for those who have immune compromised family members. And then some of the funds are also going towards things like mental health support, as well as even support for research towards a vaccine. So really going to support our frontline healthcare workers, and then really supporting them so that they can support us and keep us healthy.
Which is exactly what they've been doing. And again, we appreciate all the work the nurses and the frontline workers have been doing so far. Truly, the definition of the word hero is them right now. What has been some of the response from those frontline workers when they find out how generous Canadians are being right now with their money?
Well, I think the response has been overwhelming from them. In addition to being part of the Frontline Fund, my day job is as president and CEO of Trillium Health Partners Foundation. And, what am I hearing directly from our frontline healthcare workers? They are just overjoyed around receiving simple things. So we've done things like do a free coffee day, or a free coffee donut day, free meals. And these are things that are just keeping them going because they're working, extra shifts, going above and beyond, facing life-threatening situations. And so to sort of have that break and know, most importantly, that the community is behind them, that's what keeps them going.
And how can Hearts and Smiles help this?
Well, we're thrilled that all of the proceeds from Hearts and Smiles and the sales of the t-shirts and the masks are going to support the Frontline Fund. So I just want to really encourage everybody listening and watching today to go to HeartsandSmiles.ca, buy a t-shirt, buy a mask, because not only are you getting yourself something that you need, but all of the proceeds of that are going towards supporting the Frontline Fund. So I feel like it's just such a great win-win.
Given your work, it's obvious how you'll feel towards the frontline workers, but if you had a message for the nurses, the doctors, and everybody on the front lines, what would that message be?
I think, I just want them to know that we are here and they're doing everything they can to take care of us, and we're doing everything we can to take care of them. And we're in this together. We are supporting you. We see the sacrifices that you're making. And again, my message isn't just to them, but to Canadians too. If you can help during this time, please do help.
And a way to do that is by going to HeartsandSmiles.ca. You can get these nice looking masks, these nice looking t-shirts. You can get packs of them as well to distribute to your friends and to your families. And all the proceeds will go towards the Frontline Funds in helping out our frontline workers who are doing such a great job at keeping us safe through all of this. Caroline, thank you for all your efforts in all of this and for spending a little bit of time with me. And thank you again to all our frontline workers for everything it is that you guys are doing.
And thank you for everything you're doing as well.